As many federal workers across the country reach nearly a month without a paycheck, the Central Texas Food Bank is helping to keep some of them and their families fed during the government shutdown. Last week, it held 2 distribution events for hundreds of local families. This afternoon, we're going to talk more about that effort with Sari Vatsky. She is the president and CEO of the Central Texas Food Bank. Sari, welcome back to our show, and thanks again for being with us today.
Thanks for having us today.
We mentioned those 2 distributions that you all held recently. What kind of need did you see here in our area based on the impact of the government shutdown?
You know, in the 21 counties that the food bank serves, we serve Fort Hood, which has about 40,000 active duty military folks on post, and we have about 30,000 civilian workers. So the need in our area is actually the second highest need in the state behind San Antonio.
Wow, and that just really puts into perspective just how many people could potentially be impacted by this. But describe the scale of what these events look like. How many people ended up showing up needing that assistance?
Yeah, last week we served over 1,000 people alone, including 850 military families on post at Fort Hood. TSA was hard at work during F1 weekend, and so the juxtaposition of the fact that it was one of the wealthiest weekends in Austin's economy, also with the busiest weekend at the airport, and folks were still in uniform, still needed to show up to work, but also were concerned about not having food, was not lost on us.
Yeah, that juxtaposition is quite startling once you put it into that perspective. I understand that you all are going to do more distributions. Those are planned at this point. Do you have any information to share right now?
They are planned. We will continue to do airport distributions each week, this starting this Thursday, and then we'll also be at Fort Hood and then stand up additional distributions as necessary. We're also seeing an increase in our network partners in the Killeen Fort Hood area, about an increase about 34% reliance on their services.
And to hear those numbers, that there is that increased need, how are you all handling this?
You know, it's not even just a question of federal workers not receiving a paycheck, which could happen as early as the 24th this week, depending on the department. But it's also the fact that after October 27th, SNAP benefits will not be available. So we are preparing for a deep impact should this shutdown continue after the 24th and the 27th. We are unable to meet that need alone, but we, of course, will do everything we can to ensure that families have what they need.
Before we let you go, Sari, would you share what you need from the community? What would you like them to know?
Well, absolutely. We are always in need of volunteers, but we are always in need of monetary donations. We're currently spending $1.3 million a month to purchase food. That is not sustainable. So anyone that's able to help can visit centraltexasfoodbank.org, and anyone that's in need of help can visit centraltexasfoodbank.org and click Find Food Now.
Again, that is Sari Vatsky with the Central Texas Food Bank. Sari, thanks again for talking to us today, and good luck with all the operations moving forward.
Thank you for highlighting the issue. We appreciate it.